ministrica boste podala izjavi v angleškem jeziku, izjavi boste tolmačeni strani gospoda Boštjana Zupančiča, na to bo čas tudi za novinarska vprašanja. Najprej bi pa predala besedo gostitelji, ministru za zunanje zadeve Republike Slovenije, dr. Anžetu Logarju.
Hvala. Kolegica Marija, dobrodošla v Ljubljani. Mislim, da je to prvi obisk zunanjega ministra Andore po 20 letih. V mestnem času je nastalo kar nekaj vprašanj, ki jih lahko skupaj rešimo, in vesel sem, da so danes odprla kar nekaj tem, ki bo nadaljevala tudi v času delovnega kosila.
Dear Minister, welcome to Ljubljana. I believe this is 20 years since the last Andoran foreign minister was here visiting Ljubljana, and I believe that in the meantime new issues have arisen, and we have opened certain questions already today.
Ministrice sem podrobno predstavil prioritete slovenskega predsedstva v drugi polovici 2021. Hkrati sva obravnavala teme, ki so pomembni za obe državi, med drugim vprašanje asociacijskega sporazuma Andore z Evropsko unijo, kjer bo pomemben del pogajanj potekal tudi v času slovenskega predsedovanja.
I presented to the Minister today the priorities of the Slovenian EU Council presidency, and we have talked about other important things, among which also about the association agreement between Andorra and the European Union, and the negotiations will take place also during the Slovenian presidency.
V tem pogledu verjamem, da lahko Andora in Slovenija bistveno okrepita bilateralno sodelovanje, ki je v tem trenutku res na nizki ravni. Slovenija ima veliko visoko kvalitetne bioproizvodne hrane. Andora večino hrane uvozi, ima tudi zelo razvit kmetijski sektor, in v tem pogledu verjamem, da bomo z nadaljevanjem pogajanj oziroma dogovora v okviru memoranduma, ki je bil podpisan leta 2014, in z obiskom gospodarske oziroma sektorske delegacije lahko dosegli pomemben napredek v bilateralni izmenjavi.
So between Slovenia and Andorra, I believe that we could and we should strengthen bilateral cooperation, which is not very active at the moment. For example, we have talked about Slovenian bio-food agricultural production. Andorra is mostly entirely dependent on imports of food, and Slovenia has developed agriculture, and on the basis of the 2014 memorandum, as well as on the basis of an exchange or delegations going to Andorra, we will be able to continue and strengthen this bilateral cooperation.
V okviru tega bo verjetno tudi priložnost za nadaljnje politične konsultacije. Gre za vprašanje tudi dvojnega obdavčevanja, kar je ministrica posebej izpostavila, in v tem pogledu bo Slovenija preučila vse možnosti za približevanje obeh fiskalnih sistemov.
Of course, in this context, we can talk also about political consultations going on. The minister has pointed out the double taxation issue, which is important for Andorra and Slovenia. Slovenia will certainly examine this issue and try to come to a solution.
Andora je v 80% bruto domačega proizvoda vezana na turizem. Ministrica pa hkrati predstavila željo po delni transformaciji tega miksa prihodkov, in sicer tudi pospešeno investiranje oziroma razvijanje sodobnih tehnologij. In v tem pogledu sem zelo vesel današnjega obiska Centra za umetno inteligenco v Ljubljani, in verjamem, da na tem področju lahko obe državi uspešno sodelujeta.
Andorra at the moment is 80% of approximately 80% of Andorran GDP is coming from tourism today. And the minister has presented their wish to transform this income mix and include more investments in high-tech. And I'm very glad that today a visit will take place of the International Research Center for Artificial Intelligence, and I believe this is another domain where we can bilaterally cooperate in the future.
Slovenija in Andora sta partnerski državi, to boste tudi v prihodnje, bolj s to razliko, da boste še intenzivirali sodelovanje. Imel sem pa neverjeten privilegij danes, da sem se v bistvu srečal z ministrico, za katero Slovenija predstavlja veliko državo.
Slovenia and Andorra are already very good partners, but I'm certain that we will intensify this in the future. But my privilege today was, in fact, that I met a minister for whom Slovenia is a big country.
Hvala, minister. I would like to give the floor to Minister.
Thank you very much, Minister, for your words, and thank you very much for your nice and warm welcome here in Slovenia for our delegation. That's true that visit of a Slovenian minister in Andorra dates from 2002. So hopefully you will be able to come to Andorra and to visit us very soon. That's true that we always think that the best way to understand and to know our country is to visit directly the country and to discover in situ the reality of Andorra. So we pay this visit here in Slovenia in order to have and to reinforce the exchanges with the Slovenian government, and especially that Slovenia will take the presidency of the Council of the European Union in the next semester, and that's why it was important for us, for Andorra, to explain the situation of the negotiations of the association agreement. That's why the State Secretary of European Affairs is also part of the delegation, and also to know and hear the priorities of Slovenia in this presidency that you will have, and that's true that your priorities are the priorities. Sorry. I just
finish this part.
Okay, and the priorities that you have expressed, Minister, they are priorities related to cyber criminality, to cope with the health crisis, and there are issues that for us they are also important to follow up.
Torej, najlepša hvala, gospod minister, za zelo topel sprejem v Sloveniji, za vašo dobrodošlico. Res, kot ste rekli, leta 2002 je nazadnje zunanji minister Slovenije obiskal Andoro in upam, da boste tudi vi kmalu nas obiskali, kajti najboljši način, da se spoznamo, da izvemo nekaj drug o drugem, je v živo, na kraju samem, da torej odkrijete stvari v stvarnosti, tako kot so. Naša delegacija je danes tukaj predvsem zaradi krepitve izmenjave odnosov oziroma krepitve odnosov z Slovenijo. Seveda, kar nas zanima, pa je tudi slovensko predsedovanje Svetu Evropske unije v naslednjem semestru. Za Andoro je to pomembno. Želeli smo namreč poudariti oziroma predstaviti, kakšno je stanje v zvezi z pristopnim sporazumom med Evropsko unijo in Andoro z naše strani, hkrati pa slišati tudi, kakšne so prednostne naloge Slovenije v času predsedovanja. Pogovarjali smo se o kibernetski varnosti, o obvladovanju kriz in drugih zadevah, ki so pomembne za obe državi.
So we talk about the bilateral cooperation that could be promoted. There is the economic cooperation through the development of the economic exchanges that we link also this economic cooperation with the possibility of negotiating a double taxation agreement with Slovenia. And then, of course, in the bilateral cooperation, there is one issue that for us is also very important, is to have this exchange with the artificial intelligence that for you is an issue that you have been working a lot. You have this Institute of Research on Artificial Intelligence that we're going to meet this afternoon, and hopefully we will be able to also to find out a way to cooperate. And finally, there is this possibility to work together concerning the agricultural products. Andorra has a small sector of agriculture, but we want to promote those kind of products, and the experience of Slovenia, I'm sure that they will be very, very useful. So that's in a whole, if we can implement the Memorandum of Understanding that we signed in 2014 with a roadmap with concrete issues, I think that will be something positive and constructive in our bilateral cooperation.
Torej, seveda si želimo pokrepiti bilateralno sodelovanje in ravno zaradi tega smo danes tudi tukaj, da smo se pogovarjali o možnostih večje, močnejše izmenjave na področju gospodarskega sodelovanja. Tudi v ta kontekst sodijo pogajanja, ki bodo potekala o sprejemu sporazuma o izogibanju dvojnega obdavčevanja, kot je bilo že omenjeno. Potem pa to, kar nas zelo zanima, je izmenjava na področju umetne inteligence. Slovenija je tukaj že zelo aktivna dolga leta, zdaj je pri vas po novem tudi raziskovalni center za umetno inteligenco UNESCO, IRKAI, in danes popoldan smo zelo veseli, da ga bomo lahko obiskali. Upam, da bomo na ta način in s pogovori našli nove poti za sodelovanje. Tretje področje, ki pa smo se ga dotaknili, so kmetijski izdelki, kot je tudi že bilo omenjeno, namreč verjamemo, da ima Slovenija ogromno izkušenj na tem področju in želeli bi si izkoristiti tudi te izkušnje. Potem je tu seveda dogovor o sodelovanju iz leta 2014 z načrtom aktivnosti, na podlagi katerega bomo zagotovo lahko pozitivno in konstruktivno sodelovali.
And finally, thanks to this visit, we had also the opportunity to meet the president of the National Council. We're going also to have a meeting with the president of the National Assembly. We had also a meeting with the General Director of the Chamber of Commerce. So those visits that you have organized for us will be also very useful to develop also the cooperation within the different institutions between our two countries.
In končno je omenim, da se bomo srečali tudi z predsednikom Državnega sveta, z predsednikom Državnega zbora in pa z generalnim direktorjem Gospodarske zbornice. Tu se vam zahvaljujem za vse te obiske, ki ste nam jih organizirali, kajti verjamem, da bodo vsi zelo koristni in dobra podlaga za naše prihodnje sodelovanje.
And before ending, I would like to mention that in Andorra we have a little small part of Slovenia in a church, this Church of St. Julia de Loria, and where an artist, a Slovenian artist, that is Marko Ivan Rupnik, made a mosaic work. So it's a part of the artistic art of Slovenia that is present in Andorra, and I hope, Minister, that you will be able to visit us and to pay very soon a visit in Andorra to discover our country. And thank you again for organizing this visit for us.
Naj na koncu omenim, da imamo tudi v Andori košček slovenske umetnosti, namreč v cerkvi Svete Julije je mozaik Marka Ivana Rupnika. Torej tudi delček slovenske umetnosti je pri nas in upam, minister, da boste čim prej lahko prišli, da si bomo ogledali tudi ta del. Še enkrat pa najlepša hvala za vašo dobrodošlico.
Thank you, minister. Ta novinarska konferenca je hibridne narave. Veseli smo, da so z nami preko videokonference tudi novinarji iz Andore. So welcome to all the journalists that joined us via video conference from Andorra. If you have any questions, please, the floor is yours. Just turn on your microphones and please present yourself.
Good morning, I'm Judith Saez from Radio Televisió d'Andorra. First of all, I would like, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Thank you.
I would like to ask you if you can make me a resume about the topics that you have debated today. And accordingly, I would like to know if you will respect the national Andorra's specificities, the characteristics, because there is not an unemployment benefit, and the residency permit is linked to the work contract in relation to the free movement of people and this association agreement between the European Union and Andorra. And also, if you could repeat the calendar, the timetable you have. Thank you.
I think the first part of the question was not quite comprehensive. Could you please just repeat the first part of the question, but really like clearly and shortly?
Yeah, the first part is if you could repeat the resume or make me a resume of 2 cents about the topics that you debate today. And then if you can, I would like to know if you will respect the national Andorra's characteristics related to this, that there is not an unemployment permit and that the residency permit is linked to the work contract related to this association agreement.
Okay, this question was for which of the ministers?
Slovenian ministers.
For Slovenian minister.
For both of them, if they, I don't know if they talked about this.
Well, it's okay. I understood roughly, not everything, but you are asking about concrete solutions which were not today on the table. Today we decided and agreed on a future co-work of the both administration, and we will be able to give you an answer in coming months. I promise, Minister Maria, that Slovenian presidency will do our utmost in order to speed up the procedure regarding the association agreement. And as well, when other questions regarding that harmonization arise, we will solve it on a case-by-case basis.
Torej, vprašali ste nekaj v zvezi z konkretnimi zadevami, o tem se danes nismo pogovarjali. Zagotovo pa vam zagotavljam, da boste obe administraciji dobro sodelovali v prihodnje in ministrici lahko obljubim, da bomo resnično, da bo Slovenija med predsedovanjem naredila vse, da pride do napredka glede pristopnega sporazuma. Pridružitvenega sporazuma.
And if I can complete also what said the minister, of course we deal with European issues, of course, and during the Slovenian presidency, of course, the question of the association agreement will be also taken into consideration, but there were also other issues that we have dealt. That was the possibility of reinforce and develop the bilateral cooperation between Slovenia and Andorra, thanks to a roadmap that we are going to work together in order to implement a memorandum of understanding that was signed in 2014, and it will be issues related to the economic field, to the research and artificial intelligence field, so and agricultural also cooperation concerning the exchange of experiences of products and experiences and exchange of also economic products of agricultural products.
Torej, če lahko dodam še z moje strani, seveda smo se pogovarjali o vprašanjih, ki se tičejo Evropske unije, predvsem pa o tem, kako bo z pridružitvenim sporazumom med predsedovanjem Slovenije Svetu Evropske unije. Potem so pa tudi še druga vprašanja, ki so pomembna za nas, razvoj bilateralnega sodelovanja na različnih področjih in oblikovanje, pripravljamo načrt, ki bo potem omogočil izvedbo sporazuma o dogovoru oziroma memoranduma iz leta 2014. Tu pa govorimo o področjih, kot so gospodarsko sodelovanje, sodelovanje na področju razvoja in raziskav, predvsem umetne inteligence in pa seveda, kar se tiče kmetijstva, tako prenosa slovenskih izkušenj, kot tudi uvoza slovenskih kmetijskih izdelkov v Andoro.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other questions? No? Okay.
Yes, I would like to ask another thing. you talked about the negotiations. I think that I understood that you will start during the spring. Can you tell me this again? Repeat me, please.
Ja, če lahko še enkrat ponovite v zvezi s temi pogajanji, najbrž glede pridružitvenega sporazuma, naj bi se to začelo spomladi, je to res?
Maybe, Minister.
Yes, you were meaning concerning the negotiations of association agreement, if I understood correctly?
Yes.
Since 2015.
Well, yes, we are now on the negotiation of the association agreement. We already started. And of course, the objective of our visit here in Slovenia is to present and make a point of situation on the ongoing negotiations and to explain the reality of Andore to Minister of Foreign Affairs of Slovenia. So that's the objective of today's visit, and of course that will permit us to have this exchange between our two administrations during the forthcoming month.
Torej, pogajanja dejansko že potekajo v zvezi z pridružitvenim sporazumom in naš cilj danes tukaj je bil ravno ta, da predstavimo, kakšno je stališče Andore, kje smo v teh pogajanjih, da tudi pojasnimo, kakšne so značilnosti Andore, glede na to, da bodo ta pogajanja potekala še naprej. Seveda pa bo izmenjava med administracijama na tem področju potekala tudi v prihodnje.
Hvala lepa. Hvala tudi vsem, ki ste se nam pridružili in ste nam sledili preko naših družabnih omrežij. Ministrica nadaljuje svoj delovni obisk. Želim vam lepo popoldne in do naslednjič.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all those who were with us via the in a virtual way. The minister is continuing her visit. Thank you again. Bye.